Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 6th of March 2025. So stocks and bond yields jump as Trump eases tariff tensions. Germany goes nuts. Whether they've gone nuts with regards to tariffs or just the market, well, the market's certainly gone nuts. Don't mention the fiscal war. It's insanity with the German index, which we'll look at shortly. US stocks finished higher, but with price action choppy following mixed data and as focus remained on tariffs. US decided to delay auto tariffs on Canada and Mexico by 30 days, although President Trump told Canadian PM Trudeau that they have not done enough on fentanyl imports into the US, but progress on borders has been reasonable. It's just utter nonsense. This is, 1 minute he's putting the tariffs in, then he's delaying them all the time. He delayed them by a month before, and now he's delaying again in certain sectors. So again, stocks and yields rally while dollar plummets on trade data from data and German debt break reform. So once again, US postpones tariffs on Canada, Mexico by 30 days. Trump not happy with Canada's progress, etc., etc. And 2nd of April, reciprocal tariffs still going ahead. Trump open tariff exemption, strong ISM services PMI, weak ADP report. Again, we'll look at that in a minute. And Zelensky to come back to negotiating table, and Fed beige book shows overall economic activity rises slightly, but consumer spending has dropped, is what the remainder of that will be. ADP yesterday, the monthly numbers reports bigger disappointment in jobs gains in 2 years in February, blames policy uncertainty and a slowdown in consumer spending. There's the final part of the previous news headline. So economic news today, well, actually just go back a day so you can see those ADP numbers. They fell off a cliff. You can see there they were half. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with the non-farm payroll numbers, which will be out tomorrow. But today, what delights have we got? So a quick look through. Got construction PMI, Euro Summit, main financing rate from the Eurozone. So a rate cut coming for the European Union today. Unemployment claims, ECB conference, Lagarde will be wheeled out, that wonderful crook that they have in Europe running the central bank. She is a convicted felon, before anybody writes to me and says I'm being unkind. She's not, she is actually a criminal. If you have a look at it, how she dodged prison is quite simple. When you're part of the deep state and the elite, you just get a pass. That's how it works. Anyway, let's have a look at the markets. Kick off with the Dow, but the interesting one is certainly the DAX, but we'll get to that after we've had a look at the Dow. So in the Dow, we're still under pressure. Market down to the 78% retracement again yesterday, trying to fight back above the 38 at the moment. This is the upside. Just depends whether the market will hold. It's important that we're already at the 78 and the 200 MA there for support, and of course the momentum starting to move to the upside. Also the volume is interesting as well here, highest level it's been, so they're desperately trying to hold the market at this level. And the NFP numbers tomorrow will help. NFP, non-farm payroll, yeah. So 30-minute chart down in the pre-markets, but we had a launch pad, and you can see the volume there rising as the market rose yesterday as well. Overnight the market sitting on the close, just needs to take out yesterday's high in order to move higher. Let's just go back to the daily chart. Let's have a look. Long way off the all-time high for the Dow at the moment. Let's have a look at what's going on in the DAX. And within the next half an hour or so, we'll be making a new all-time high at 23,312. Are we going to 24,000? That's how insane this is. I mean, the debt in Germany, the problems in Germany, the economic problems in Germany, running out of money in Germany, the tariffs for the cars in Germany. Let's see, but at the moment, there's nothing to stop it. Go down to 30-minute chart, and once again, you see the market lift off, and then sideways, and then just a spike up before the close, and then overnight that's the close of the US, and then now breaking out and trading up to the high. But so what's interesting here, or the target, is 23,312, as I've already mentioned, is where the market's going to. Nothing to stop it. 23,500 wouldn't surprise me today, and certainly tomorrow with the non-farm payrolls looming as well. So in the S&P, also as you can see there, 200 MA managing to hold the market at the moment. Got that increase in volume there as well. So momentum also switching up a bit there. So doing its best to try and hold. A lot of red there. It's time we had some green. The non-farm payroll numbers can do that. Again, yesterday down in the derivatives, and then the market moving up again with the volume accompanying this and supporting it as prices then trade sideways overnight there, which you can see at the close. Needs to take out yesterday's high in order to move to the upside and take out the 200 MA as well, which happens to be at that level as well. Meanwhile, the FT 100 is sideways to higher. We've got a bit of stopping volume there, but Rachel from accounts will be happy if we can get through the 8910, 8009. Well, actually, we're going to 9,000, aren't we? That's what that's telling us there. The market's going to hit 9,000 before we have any problems. And there you can see yesterday we were down slightly. Market brought back, and we've had a couple of spikes down during the night. I think they're bad ticks personally. I don't think they're anything to be concerned about, and the market moving back to the upside there. Meanwhile, the US dollar continues to move sharply lower thanks to Trump's tariffs and uncertainty of tariffs as well. So the dollar down, big retracement, 110 all the way down to 104 now. But don't be surprised if they try and support the US dollar and try and bring it back as well. That's not uncommon to do that. Let's have a look, see if the metals have benefited from this. Not a great deal, but let's kick off and have a look at silver. So in silver, this was up yesterday, but not a great deal. Market continues for the last few days to move higher, but don't forget it's Smackdown Friday tomorrow, and it's already struggling, as you can see there as well. So don't be surprised if we can retrace some of this move. So I'm going to draw in some fibs ready for the downside there. For tomorrow, back down towards 31 for silver tomorrow. There's they tried it at lunchtime yesterday with the fix, the London fix, but the market shrugged it off. Maybe its time has come to move higher, but I remain very, very pessimistic on the silver price being allowed to move. The manipulation is absolutely incredible at the moment in trying to hold these prices back. I mean, once they take your finger out of the dam, as it were, then it should see an incredible move. But until that point, as long as there's still some form of plugging at the dam, finger in the dam, the market's going to be very, very sideways and subdued. Gold moving up though, $3,000. I've mentioned it before. Get ready for a major pullback when it hits $3,000. If not, then it will go parabolic. So it will do one or the other. I know that's devil's advocate and playing safe and all the rest of it, but that's how it works. If you can drive through the 3,000 and hold, then it goes parabolic. But if it doesn't, then we get a significant pullback as well, because the shorts will have control back of the metals, and as the central banks they're buying record levels of gold, you'd rather buy it cheaper. And if there's a way of forcing the price down, you're going to go for that option first, aren't you? So 30-minute again, London fix, and then shrugged off, but dragging a bit behind the silver at the moment. So let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio, and in that you can see silver performing far better yesterday. But again, 90 to 1, should be 15 to 1 is where this level should be. So it's still seriously up in the gods, as it were. But don't be surprised if we get another 92 resistance. Look at this market. Can't see anything other than that at the moment, as the pressure on the banks to keep the price of silver subdued continues. Right, let's have a quick look at yesterday's DAX trades. So yesterday we kicked off with a lot of volume, and the market moving to the upside there, just pumping away. Went up 200 points straight from the low there and the close all the way up to there, 200 points. Nice volatility, and market then pulling back down to the 50 EMA, and again just check this out, little volume bar all on its own. Thank you, that's enough. We've had enough selling. Let's bring the market back, please. So the market is then brought back and then sent further, heading back to those all-time highs, which is going to be achieved today. Sideways in a range for midday, which you can see there, and then moving back down to the high 200 MA, and then you start to see The volumes again coming in, the spikes of green where buying returns to the market, and then the Dow kicks off. And of course, this time, unlike most other days, the market then starts to move to the upside for the Dow. We get a bit of a spike down here. You can see that's 89% of that, if you were to measure that back. And you've got the BRN, and you've got the volume there as well. Nice cluster of volume there as well. Prices then move back to the upside with the Dow, which you can see there as they head into the close for the German DAX cash market at 4:30 p.m. there. So market then just trading sideways, but obviously it's what's happening overnight is important, and you can see there already charging up over 60 points. Very easy to do on the electronic market when nobody's selling in the cash market. You can soon bring the market back up to those all-time highs. Been no problem for the market. What is that price? Just to remind myself again as we head to it. So yeah, 23,312, isn't it? 23,312. Let me just grab this and we'll just put that on the charts, make it big. 23,312. So just down towards this level, which is what I tend to do on the, there you go, ballpark there. There it is. So yeah, that's as far as it's got to travel. Well, it's already done 70 points there. So it's, again, same thing, not a problem at all. Probably do that in the first opening salvo, first 5 minutes, to bring the market and take out that all-time high, so it can register another one. And let's just have a look. Go back to the 6th of December and have a quick look at this, where we had a bit of a pullback there up to where we have the all-time high. Markets moved a massive 3,669 points there. It is just insane. But everything seems to be insane at the moment, doesn't it? The whole world's upside down, uncertainty, and very, very strange indeed. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's see what happens during today, as we are in the sort of the eve of the NFP numbers. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.